And here it is, guys, 2025 Kia K5. This is the GT line, the performance version of this wildly popular midsize sedan. And I'm here at Kia of Port Charlotte, Florida, taking a look at this brand new vehicle. Today, I'm going to take you on a complete tour of it. We're going to check it out from the exterior, interior, engine technology, and of course, the test drive. So if you like watching videos like this, don't forget to check out the rest of my channel, hit that like and subscribe button. And now let's get back to this. Well, if you're looking for a performance sedan in today's non-luxury midsize sedan market, you're going to be really hard-pressed to find one. There's, of course, the Kia K5 GT, and then we have the Hyundai Sonata N-Line. Then there's also Nissan Altima, the one with the variable compression turbo engine. That one is quite a bit more expensive, slower, and less powerful. But between the Kia K5 and the Sonata N-Line, well, the differences are basically on the exterior. So the body is different, the design is different. However, the underpinnings of both vehicles are the same. So the engine, the transmission, the platform that it's built on. But today we're going to focus on this. And if you like the color of this particular one, they call it the Runway Red. It's a really nice poppy color. It has a fairly long hood, big Kia logo right here in the middle. And we have this brand new headlight setup. So LED daytime running lamps and turn signals glowing nicely in this amber color. We have the LED headlamps and LED fog lamps right here at the bottom. Everything here is covered in the piano black, fitting very nicely with that red color and allowing the air to pass through, help with cooling on the engine and the front, help with aerodynamics on the side here. The bottom of the splitter also is finished with that piano black. And of course, the biggest difference between this and all of the other K5 model is what's underneath the hood. So let's pop it up and find out what it is. Here it is, guys, the exciting part. Underneath the hood of this GT, you'll find a 2.5-liter four-cylinder turbocharged engine, 290 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque, made it to an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. Can deliver this vehicle 0 to 60 in about 5.2 seconds. So really nice, really good numbers right on paper. As far as the gas mileage, 27 is the combined number, which is not bad at all, 23 and 32. Now, underneath the hood, you also find the hood struts, nicely holding up the hood up and tall, and then you have the sound insulation, so it should make up for a nice and quiet ride. So here it is on the side, guys, and this is going to be subjective, my opinion, but I think it is one of the best looking sedans, mid-size sedans on the market right now. Kind of looks like that Kia Stinger. It has that fastback look a little bit. 193 inches in length. As far as the wheel and tires, we have the 19-inch piano black with some polished aluminum accents. Pirelli P0 all-season tires, 245 by 4 is the size of it. If you want to have more fun, get more sticky tires, get some summer tires. It's definitely going to perform better. Now we have that neon green caliper, sport tune suspension. The rest of the vehicle, we have the piano black mirrors with a turn signal blind spot assist. Yes, we do have this proximity entry, smart entry system on this vehicle as well. And so typical to all of the K5 since they came out, the chrome trim that, here you go, goes around the windows and wraps around the vehicle right here in the back. This one has a panoramic sunroof, and the panels around it are painted in black, giving that dual color look. Overall, great shape of this vehicle. Let's go around the corner. Let's see what's changed in the back. And that's, of course, where we have those brand new taillights. They're all LED, nicely glowing here. As you can see, Kia logo right here in the middle. We have the rear view camera. There's a button to release the trunk. GT on one side, K5 on the other side. Scrolling down here, diffuser style, bottom portion of the bumper. We have the quad exhaust steps, reverse lights. Let's see what's going on in the trunk here. About 13 cubic feet of storage, which is pretty good. You can fold down the seats if that wasn't enough for you. 60-40 split. The releases are right here. Down here at the bottom, we have the temporary use spare tire for those of you who are wondering. And close this up. Let's see what's going on the interior. And here's where Kia really shines as far as the interior and the quality of it. This is soft plastic. Now we have some simulated wood trim. We have polished aluminum trim. We have this syntax, I believe that's on the side here as well, with some contrast stitching and a nice and soft padding for the armrest, some piano black trim, window controls, and as you go inside, you'll see the seats nice and sporty. Have this neon green inserts right there in the middle, so have some perforations and solid on the sides. This is of course the man-made leather. Kia call it syntax. In the middle you have the armrest with the cup holders that opens up. Both seats, driver and passenger, have some seat back storage, and in the middle you have the rear vents as well as two USB type C ports. The third passenger, the middle passenger, would be slightly uncomfortable due to this bump in the middle. And before we get inside, as always, let's listen to the sound of the door. Boom. That's nice and solid. Same setup as in the back with the addition of window mirror and door lock controls. So you have the speaker, a little bit more storage on the side here. And then if we get inside, check this out. Power adjustment for the driver's seat. The seats are nice and supportive with more aggressive bolsters than we've seen on the other trim. Same design with this neon green in the middle and the contrast stitching on the sides over there. Kind of wish I saw this aluminum pedals in the box there, but let's jump inside. I'll show the rest of this brand new interior. And here is the interior of this 2025 Kia K5 GT. Very similar, almost identical to the GT. I like this trim that continues on the doors. Then we have this aluminum trim piece here at the bottom. This is soft material, and we have this big 12.3-inch screen and the digital instrument cluster, but the only customizable part is this small 4.3-inch of it. Now we have the sporty steering wheel, GT at the bottom here, big Kia logo in the middle. Of course, we have several buttons. Mode and the star button are both customizable. You can assign different functions to it. You have the voice control, volume control, phone. Then this controls what's going on in the instrument cluster. We're going to go through that in just a second. We have the lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control. And let's see what's going on here. So we have tire pressure, drive to display, current, trip, compass, and then back to the lane keep assist, or the adaptive cruise control, I should say. Now, as far as the trips, we have several different functions since last refuel, since refueling, and the current trip. And then this is pretty much it. On the right-hand side, tachometer, left-hand side, speedometer. On the left-hand side, you have the fuel gauge, temperature gauge on the right-hand side, and the outside temperature is right there in the middle. Let's go into this big infotainment system. We've seen it. This is the new generation Kia infotainment system. Right now, we have it set up. This is your home screen. You can extend this map to the entire screen if you'd like to. Several different ways to assign the destination, points of interest, address. You can do it by voice. You can do it by input. What else we have here? Go back to the home screen. As far as the sources, we have AM, FM, Sirius XM, different sources. And of course, you can stream from your device back to the main screen. Phone projections. Yes, we have wireless, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, voice memo, weather, valet mode, vehicle diagnostics setup. That's where you actually change the buttons. So see the buttons on the navigation on the steering wheel. Let's say the star button can be assigned to several different functions here. Right, there's plenty of them. And then each of those buttons have different functions. So once you customize this vehicle, use those buttons for the functions that you use the most. Of course, go back here, cluster. We're going to do a current theme selection, link to the drive mode. Unfortunately, not much customization in here, because as I change the drive modes, the only thing that changes is the background of it. So we have 3 different drive modes: sport, normal, and my drive. We're going to leave it in sport for the test drive, and then go back, setup, maintenance, HD radio data, notifications, online manual. There's your camera. Nice and crisp as far as the camera image. However, I kind of like to see it on the entire screen. And we have 3 different angles for the camera. Now this one takes up the entire screen. So there you go. My problem is fixed. Here's your settings, extended rear view monitor, rear view parking guidelines. You can turn it on, turn it off. And let's put it back in park. Online manual gives you a QR code you can scan to the online manual for the vehicle. Down here at the bottom, we have this new dual function screen. And if you haven't seen that, that's pretty cool. Here's your temperature adjustment right now. You can see it's got the dual zone climate control. Different temperature can be set up. We have the fan speed, different vent settings, etc. And if you wanted to switch it to this, you basically have your shortcut button. So it comes up with home, map, search, seek, track, media. Again, you can switch that to a different functions as far as the start button and go to setup right away. So shortcuts to the functions that you use most often. Down here at the bottom, we have the charging data station. So this is for your charging. Let's see here. This is the USB Type-C port, and you can assign it. This is for charging only. If you press it one more time, it's going to be for charging and data, so you can stream from your phone. This is for charging only, and we have the wireless charging pad right here, as well as the 12-volt regular cigarette lighter style adapter. Regular shifter. Down here, you have the auto hold for your brakes, electronic parking brake, parking sensors, and it turns on your camera here as well. You have the heated front seats, and that's where you actually change the drive modes. We also have a little cubby right here and more storage with another USB Type-C port in your glove compartment. Nothing too special as far as the rear view mirror. I don't see any home link buttons here, and no digital mirror definitely on this one. We didn't see the camera in the back. Here's your panoramic sunroof, one-touch operation. Let's let it open up. Nice and big panel opens up. We have this big windscreen allowing you to get more air, more sun inside of here. LED lights on the interior. If you subscribe to Kia Connect, you can use this function. You can use this function in emergency as well. And as far as the mirrors, we have illumination, which is right on top, and both sides. Here is the interior of this 2025 Kia K5 GT. Let's go to the exciting part. Talk about pricing. Take it for a spin. Pretty sure you're wondering how much this K5 GT cost. This particular one, $34,970. Starting point for the GT is $33,090 plus, of course, the destination charge. This one only has like a couple options at it, and I'm going to list them in the description of this video. But if you didn't like the performance part of it, you can go with the GT line, and that's at $27,990, or if you go with the all-wheel drive, you can get it for $29,590. A great option as well. The LXS base one starts at $26,990. Still the same look, the same engine as the GT line, not as this one. This is the only one with this engine choice. And if you like more luxurious feel of the vehicle, a little bit more features, and the fully digital instrument cluster, EX might be your choice. $34,490. By the way, guys, I've done the reviews of all of them already, so check out the rest of my channel and take a look at the other K5 models for 2025 model year. Well, let's take this one for a spin. This is what makes this vehicle different. It's, of course, what's underneath the hood. And I gotta tell you, I'm excited about this because there are only one more vehicle left other than this, and of course the Hyundai Sonata with the performance engine options, and that's the Nissan Altima, the 2.5 liter variable compression turbo. I haven't driven this one, but on paper it's not as strong as these. So starting off with the turning radius right here, let's make a circle. Steering wheel all the way to the right, and there you go. Very nice. Very tight. This vehicle feels sportier. I don't know what it is. I have it in sport mode. It's got the sport tuned suspension, so it doesn't have as much of that body lean right here. Let's go. Here, of course, we're going to have a little bit of it, but yeah, it's not bad. Now, the seats are supportive, but they're not uncomfortable at the same time. And we're going to take it on the road in just a second. I just want to go off the line acceleration here in this parking lot, since we have all this room and nobody is here. Let's stop right here. Let's go. Oh yeah, it definitely feels, it pulls much faster than the regular K5. And we're gonna merge on this fast traffic road. It's important to have this merging power on the vehicle, even though there's no traffic. Oh wow. Definitely big difference. We're at 55 miles per hour in no time. It's very quiet on the interior too. Oh yeah. And even if you need to reduce the gear and go, it delivers. It's so sad that other manufacturers like Honda and Toyota decided not to go with the performance options. A lot of people missed that 2-liter turbocharged Accord, and a lot of people missed the TRD on the Toyota. So kind of wish, and maybe at one point they're going to bring it back, but at this time, there's no performance options for Toyota or Honda. All right, let's stop right here one more time and see the acceleration at 0. Okay, slight turbo lag once it starts moving. Okay, we're at 60. Very nice. Quick acceleration. I like that dual clutch 8-speed transmission. Some people are not big fans of it. To me, I love it. An overall feel of this vehicle, big windshield, good visibility in front. The mirror is decent size. You can see everything what's going on in the back. The side view mirrors, that's good as well. We have those corner windows. Of course, that adds to the better visibility of this vehicle. And you know, at $34,000, this is a really good value as far as what you get for your money. It's got plenty of standard features. Everything on this vehicle that I showed you is standard equipment. The only two added options, like carpeted floor mats and some other thing that you know, you wouldn't even notice on the vehicle, but I'm going to list those in the description of this video. So tons of features, lots of power, good price. Well, if you're looking for a sedan and if you need that power, definitely don't skip and look at the 2025 Kia K5 GT. You will not be disappointed. And if you're anywhere in Florida, check out the guys at Kia of Port Charlotte. Fairly new dealerships. They have tons of inventory, and you can always take a look at their website, which I'm going to list in the description of this video, and check them out. Well, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you learned one or two things about this vehicle. And if you did, don't forget to check out the rest of my channel, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.